National leader of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, emerges party presidential standard bearer. Plus, Edo State government suspends union activities in state-owned institutions, directs resumption of academic programs. Good evening. Welcome to NTA Benin Main News. I am Obehi Otobo Aprasai. And now to the news. Former Governor of Lagos State and leader of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been declared winner of the party's 2022 presidential primary election ahead of the 2023 general elections. He scored 1,271 votes to defeat his closest contenders Rotimi Amechi and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, who polled 316 and 225 votes. The Senate President Ahmed Lawan got 152 votes, while the Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello scored 47 votes. Ben Ayade had 37 votes, David Umahi 38, Tunde Bakari 0 vote, and Chukwemeka Nwajuba 1 vote. In his victory,
Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu, do hereby declare Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the presidential candidate of our party in the forthcoming 2023 presidential election.
In his victory speech at the Eagle Square, the venue of the APC primary, Bola Tinubu says his opponents have nothing to fear.
Today is another historic day, and it's thanks to God Almighty that you are living healthy to witness it, to be part of it, to be your calling, to be your arrangement. Now we are here. We will roar. We will do it. We will repair our country and we bring it back as strong and the best nation for our children.
In the meantime, barely 48 hours to the INEC deadline for the submission of candidates by political parties ahead of the 2023 election, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has presented certificates of return to 29 governorship candidates. The national chairman of the party, Iyocha Ayu, tasked the standard bearers to work with aspirants who lost in the primaries to secure victory at the general elections. Joseph Otson reports.
To hit the ground running, the 29 governorship candidates of the People's Democratic Party now presented with certificates of return to fly the party's flag at the upcoming general election in 2023. National chairman of the party, Iyocha Ayu, believes the credibility of the candidates will brighten the chances of the party to gain not less than 25 governorship seats at the end of the 2023 general election.
You must carry every member of the aspirants community with you, because they contributed also in mobilizing and growing the party.
Present to encourage the standard bearers is the presidential candidate of the party, Atiku Abubakar, reminding them there is a lot of work ahead.
I will make sure we work together as a team in every state of this country to enthrone a PDP government.
I've seen the internal democracy that has been conducted, and we believe that with the kind of candidate that the party has brought forward, you have no problem in all the states of the federation.
PDP in Lagos State, they've been doing between 30 to 35% every election cycle, and the 20% they require or 25% they require to cross that threshold is what we have brought in from APC to PDP.
Concerning the issue of insecurity in the state, we are going to consolidate solidly on that so that our people should be able to go back to the farm, because that is what we are known for.
Candidates from Kano and Ebonyi states were not presented with certificates due to unresolved issues. Kogi, Ondo, Ekiti, Oshun, and Bayelsa states are not due yet. In Abuja, Joseph Otsen, NTA News.
From politics now, we move to education. Students of the Ambrose Ali University Ekpoma have given the state government 1-week ultimatum to remove all bottleneck militating against the resumption of academic activities. This was when they staged a protest against the lingering strike by the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, to Osadebe Avenue. Elizabeth Omoko reports that the students are saying that they want ASU scrapped.
The students carrying placards with different inscriptions chanted solidarity songs in protest against the ongoing industrial disharmony between the Academic Staff Union of Universities and the federal government, which has kept students at home for months. The students want an AAU where there is no union and the academic calendar goes smoothly without strikes.
Our call is that whatever it is the government needs to do, the government should do it so that Ambrose University can be up and running. Like as it is in Kogi State. In Kogi State, there are no staff unions. And the students there, they are happy. 4 years course is 4 years course. So there is nothing wrong if what is the way it is in Kogi, the way our colleagues in Kogi are having it, we here in Edo, if we also have it that same way.
Governor Gordon Obaseki, represented by Special Advisor on Media Projects, Crucio Sagi, assures the protesting students of government's decision to reopen the state-owned institution.
The government is willing to continue to support the institution with all the finances it needs to run.
Lecturers must have to take the interests of the students, and put it ahead of their own, because we believe that
the reason why they just sit back at home hiding under the guise of ASU strike is because they know that in the end, whether they teach or not, they will be paid. But what about the students? We think this is wrong.
It is the plea of the students that government should settle whatever differences it has with relevant stakeholders for them to return back to school. From the State Government House, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the Edo State government has suspended all union activities across all state-owned institutions. The decision reached at this Wednesday's State Executive Council meeting is a fallout from the protests by students of the Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma. The statement signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Osaro Ogie, says the affected unions include ASU, Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions, Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, Non-Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, and all allied unions operating across all state-owned tertiary institutions. The state government also directed the immediate resumption of academic activities, and all cadre of staff in all state-owned institutions are to report to their duty posts, adding that the students of the state-owned institutions should also resume for academic and non-academic activities. The state government also directed the immediate resumption of academic activities in all state-owned institutions, and they are to report to their duty posts, adding that students of the state-owned institutions are expected to resume. It also directs the management of Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma, to immediately implement a no work, no pay policy and declare vacant the position of any staff that flouts the resumption directive. And now to security matter. Some suspected fraudsters are in the custody of the Edo State Police Command for allegedly defrauding the federal government of the sum of over $2 billion. It was for the sale of government assets at Okbila, Akoko Edo local government area of the state. Goodluck Inaini reports.
The suspects, who are between 30 and 55 years old, allegedly visited some Okpela community elders, informing them that they have secured approval from the federal government through the office of the secretary to the government of the federation to evacuate the scrap pipes borehole equipment worth $2 billion meant for the Okpela water project by the federal government under the Petroleum Trust Fund, PTF. Some members of the community who suspected a foul play alerted the police, who then effected their arrest.
I went with them one occasion to that Okpela community. I had a meeting with them. They told them to produce 10 boreholes for them, which they agreed on. So he now told me after the borehole, if they agreed, they will go back to Abuja for the IGR and money they are going to pay to those people. I reported the case to police.
However, upon interrogation, it was discovered that one of the suspects, a staff of the Federal Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Federal Secretariat Abuja, forged the presidency's approval to enable them execute the illegal act.
I personally went extra mile in getting the document from the wrong side, which is forged. We forged the document.
There's one paper documents that we get from Salisu Umar. That is an Okpela issue.
The command crack team has fully finished their investigation and ready to charge the suspects to court.
The command is happy with the cooperation of the public and wants it to be sustained. In Benin, Goodluck Inaini, NTA News.
A reminder that you can catch this news live on our YouTube channel NTA Benin and reach out to us in the newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State via the number 0915-355-9648. You can also reach us on WhatsApp messages on the same number. And now let's take a break. We have more reports for you shortly. Please stay with us.
The ancient city of Benin. Two things will excite you: the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Now available in Benin City. Yes, right here in Benin City.
What?
You don't have to travel anywhere.
Come on, let it out. Talk now.
Joba Eli and Perkins Mechano Generator Showroom just opened in Benin.
For real?
It's right here with us. Brand new, authentic, reliable, quality Perkins and Mechano generators from 15 kVA to 2000 kVA at Uye Technical Limited. Joba Eli and Perkins Mechano Showroom, 83 Mission Road, Benin City.
Big generators, we know they make noise. Where the power industries, hotel, big offices, churches, mosques, big houses, and other plenty places.
You got it. Different sizes and capacity at the most affordable price to suit your specific needs. With after-sale services without the stress of traveling anywhere. Perkins and Mechano unbeatable range of power generators. Now available at Uye Technical Limited, Jovaeli and Perkins Mechano Showroom, 83 Mission Road, Benin City.
Celebration of life. The family of Ahime of Idumiru, Ibanke of Orion local government area of Edo State announces the passage of their father and grandfather, late Elder Jonathan Obika Ahime SAN, who passed on 2nd March 2022 at the age of 80. He was an astute politician and former majority leader of the defunct Bendo State House of Assembly. He survived by 7 children and 13 grandchildren. Children: Dr. Emmanuel Ahime, Lady Joy Ahime, Engineer Ndidi Ahime, Barrister Fred Ahime, Engineer Victor Ahime, Barrister Vivian Ahime, Ahime, Dr. Ogi Ahime, Mrs. Mary Ako sister. Obsequies, Thursday 9th June 2022, 10 a.m. Valedictory session, venue, Ceremonial Hall, New High Court Complex, Sapele Road, 12:30 p.m. Valedictory session at the Edo State House of Assembly, followed by service of songs at 3 p.m. Venue, Horatio Maki, 4 Okada Avenue, Edo Hotels. Friday 10th June, social event at his hometown, Ibanke, Orion. Funeral service, reception, Saturday 11th June, time 1 p.m. Venue, Horatio Maki, 4 Okada Avenue. Sunday 12th June, 9:30 a.m. Thanksgiving service at New Covenant Gospel Church, New Benin, Benin City. Signed, Dr. Emmanuel Ahime, for the family.
Praise God. What is my name? The senior pastor of the one evangelical ministry, the single preacher of Man TV. I want to invite you for these 6 days of Holy Lord. Expose those holding my testimony.
Someone had a fire. Anyone in your family witches that carry Bible, witches that speak in tongue, made. Let fire.
Team God of Miracles. Date Tuesday 7th of June to Sunday 12th of June, 3 p.m. each day. Saturday 6:30 in the morning. Venue Wisdom Cathedral, 21 Band Lane by Writer Hotel, back of Global Hotel, Upper Mission Road, Benin City. In this program, the single begin the band the news of praise be delivered. Join me for another June encounter. God of miracle will fight your battle. Join me. It's your season to testify. God bless you.
Glad to have you rejoin us. Getting our environment back to its organic form will increase the life expectancy age of the average Nigerian. This is the message of experts as the world marked this year's Environment Day. Yours truly was at the Federal Ministry of Environment Edo State Field Office, where the celebration of the World Environment Day received priority. He that plants trees loves others besides himself. This is one of the many quotes of the World Environment Day. Celebrated every 5th of June, it is a day to raise awareness on environmental issues like deforestation, air pollution, and wildlife crimes. This year, the Federal Ministry of Environment, Edo State, is choosing to carry out a campaign on tree planting to mark the day. Why tree planting?
We need this tree planting because, as we can see, that the environment is really suffering. And for us to curb all the environmental issues emerging from all sides, we have to start by planting trees. While we still imbibe the culture of practicing other best environmental practices to make sure that the environment is sustainable.
We have limited time here, and the next generation that will be on stage. So if we don't protect the environment, there will be no earth or no environment for the oncoming generation.
There was also a lecture where the resource person said Nigeria's life expectancy of 55 years is an indication of the poor environment and wants the concerted effort of all to address what he says is a health emergency.
Apply wisdom in whatever you do to the environment because it's going to harm you if you continue to harm it.
I would also take care of my environment and also create awareness to my friends and families on how to take good care of our surrounding and the environment.
We also encourage many people to plant trees because without that, this problem can never be checked.
The theme for this year's celebration is Only One Earth. This was also the slogan for the 1972 conference in Stockholm, where the annual global event to draw awareness to the environment was first constituted. In Benin, Obehio Toba Presai, NTA News. Safe food is said to be fundamental in providing and maintaining good health. As the world marked Food Safety Day, attention is being drawn to the need for people to always be conscious of the food they eat to avoid diseases and illness associated with eating unwholesome food. Joy Egbo brings us details.
World Health Organization (WHO) statistical findings have shown that 25 billion people feed on branded foods daily. Out of these, 1 in 10 people are estimated to fall ill every day from eating contaminated food, while 420,000 die from food poisoning yearly. Unsafe food containing harmful bacteria, viruses, parasites or chemical substances experts say can cause more than 200 different diseases such as diarrhea, typhoid fever, gastroenteritis, and cancer.
In Nigeria, whenever we hear about food poisoning, we think somebody actually put something in your food. However, food poisoning usually arises from eating the wrong food or storing your food improperly. Some people leave their food overnight, 2-3 days, and toxins, infections come into the food. And when they eat it, they start experiencing symptoms like vomiting, they start to go to the toilet a lot and stool. And it can be very dangerous, particularly for children. A lot of times people die from these problems, especially when they don't go to the hospital on time. So the advice we have for people is when you cook, store it properly. If you don't have a fridge, dry the food properly. Use the traditional ways in which we've stored food. Don't just leave food lying about for flies and other rodents to get in contact with them.
Talking about food safety, behind me is an evidence contrary to the messages of keeping our food safe. Next time you are preparing on eating that your delicious meal, be mindful of its safety. In Benin, Joy Igbo, NTA News.
Thank you, Joy. And now let's take a break. When we return, we have sports in our concluding segment. Stay with us.
This life I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. I can't keep myself. Allow me to flex.
Hello there. Welcome to the newest lounge in the Asian city of Benin, Hyperion Lounge, a lounge with good food, music, drinks, karaoke, networking, exclusive for VVIP, and a relaxed environment to meet the right people. Hyperion Lounge is situated at rooftop floor, which has a panoramic view of the city. Visit us at 76 Akpakava Central Hotel, Efedosa Signature, opposite First Bank, Benin City. For seat reservation, call 091-5111-1123. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyperion Central. Email info.hyperioncentral@gmail.com. All COVID-19 guidelines is strictly adhered. Hyperion Lounge, exclusivity redefined.
Oh. Guy, better make I run use your phone, Jare.
Guy, when you do your glow line now?
Baba, calm down now. Not be this NIN wahala, they give me stress. They don't even block my lines.
But my glow NIN link is simple pass now. Yes, simple. Just dial *109#. Tell way to do. See, take in my phone.
What if I don't get NIN before?
Simple. Just go any glow word now. Once you go get your NIN. Yes.
Guy, I get plenty guys who don't link their NIN. Until now, their phone still get blocked.
Tell them when they go any glow word now. Once they go block their line. Yes, now.
No, I'll make I use your own phone for now. I go start my own later.
Guy, talk plenty talk. You know, so when I link my line, Glow dash me plenty bonus. Yes, now. And when you link your own line, Glow will dash you up to 20,000 naira bonus.
20,000?
Yes, so 20,000 naira bonus.
Yo, fam, take your phone. Remove. Yeah, and they don't link my NIN.
This bonus now for both new and existing customers, so.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motors. We don't turn that for we new branch for number 128 Saple Road by Ajib Junction for Benin City. Not be only that one, oh, we don't upwekerize the price for Niger Delta roads. We need to worry by NRA Junction 500. We need to Abraka 700. We need to Ugeli 1000. We need to Bayasa 1500. We still the load from Benin to Port Harcourt. Worry to Auchi. Worry to Ekpoma. We need to Ekun, Obiaruko, Kwale, Umutu, even Ekpoma to Port Harcourt City. For Ameosa Motors, safety of all our passengers na it be number one. That's now why we dey make sure say we use new motors and qualified drivers. Make you visit any of our branch around you to enjoy the upwekrization of Ameosa Motors. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
Just a moment. The refrigerator. Hello? Sunday. Sunday.
Yes, my guy.
Come. 1,000 naira. Buy me Airtel recharge card. You have what I said. Thank you. Hey! Sunday don't finish me. I say 1,000 naira recharge card. You carry 8,000 naira of my money. Go load them. Because money there your hand, Abi.
Oga, no.
As I load the 1,000 naira, I use Airtel over Jara, turn them to 8,000 naira, just like that.
8 times the value of any recharge, plus double data and 1,000 naira activation bonus when you buy a new SIM.
Sunday, go buy us. Okay. And make sure say they put over Jara for you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
And now to sports. Super Eagles' new manager, Jose Peseiro, hopes to get his first home win as the Eagles lock hands with the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone in a Group A match day 1 fixture on Thursday. Paulo Mukago has details on Sports Update.
The recent 2 international friendly matches against Mexico and Ecuador, which the Eagles lost 0-1 and 1-2, was part of the build-up to the 2023 AFCON qualifiers in June. The home fixture is at the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja, on 9th June, while the second game is away at Marrakech, Morocco, the adopted home ground of Sao Tome and Principe, on 13th June. The disappointing outing at AFCON 2021 in Cameroon and missing out of the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup makes this game a must-win for the Eagles.
Should come out strong, prove them that we are the giant of Africa. So I think we are expecting nothing but victory from the Super Eagles. So let's hope and support them.
They have learned their lesson. Say that first time from 4 goals to 4-4. But this time now, they will not escape a defeat. Say new coach or new players come up to beat the team. I expect total victory for Super Eagles.
We expect the best from them. Since they were knocked out from the Nations Cup, this time around we expect them to work hard. As a matter of fact, we want them to come out with good results.
It is my wish and my plan for them to win this match.
With the European season having ended in May and the coach trying to revamp the team, the players are expected to respond to the demands and new playing style of their new manager. For Sports Update, Paulo Mukago, NT News.
And Paul's report rounds up our news bulletin tonight. We thank you very much for being a part of it. Do have a pleasant night rest.